I think that's it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Bye. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Frank O'Hara. Anxiety. I'm having a real day of it. There was something I had to do, but what? There are no alternatives, just the one something. I have a drink, it doesn't help. Far from it, I feel worse. I can't remember how I felt, so perhaps I feel better. No, just a little darker. If I could get really dark, richly dark, like being drunk, that's the best. That's open as a field. Not the best, but the best except for the impossible pure light to be as if above a vast prairie, rushing and posing over the tiny golden hats in deep grass. But still now, familiar laughter low from a dark face, affection human and often even motivational, the warm working night, wondering, amusement of darkness, lips and the light, always in wind. Perhaps that's it, to clean something. A window? We're riddled with pointless talk, insane quantities of words and images. Stupidity is never blind or mute, so it's not a problem of getting people to express themselves, but of providing little gaps of solitude and silence in which they might eventually find something to say. Repressive forces don't stop people expressing themselves, but rather force them to express themselves. What a relief to have nothing to say, the right to say nothing, because only then is there a chance of framing the rare and even rarer thing that might be worth saying. Nothing is neither a luxury nor a waste of time, but rather a necessary part of meaningful thought and speech. I am. I think. I am thinking. Thinking.
Cat
I.
videos,
I think.
dog, animals, babies,
Think.
animals.
And babies.
Think.
It's like babies, mammals. Mammal babies. Babies matter. No, they are the only thing that should exist on social medias. They are the most essential things on the internet of human needs, and yeah, they are the power of my brain. They are my dopamine. I see, like, yeah, there are some YouTubers filming like dopamine detox, like digital detox. It's still a personal branding, okay? In the end of the videos, they still mention like thumbs up and subscribe, and isn't it ironic? It's annoying. It's annoying. Only children deserve to enjoy the uselessness. It's like, remember when you stare at the flowers for the rest of the afternoon and your parent praised you for being a good observer and is a kid that having patience. Longest is the life that contains the largest amount of time effacing enjoyment. The usefulness of the useless, the use of the uselessness, The once Zhangzhou and his students saw a gigantic tree with luxuriant foliage. A logger passed by and Zhangzhou asked him, "Such a good tree, it must have stood here for thousands of years, and why is there no one to cut the tree?" The logger said that it was a worthless tree that had only gotten to be this old because its gnarled branches would be no good for timber. Afterwards, Zhuang said to his student, like, this tree becomes immortal because it is useless. Isn't it the usefulness of the useless? People only care about the utility of things but ignore the usefulness of the useless. Do nothing. Nothing. What is do nothing? Do nothing is do nothing is nothing doesn't mean a non-existent thing. Yeah, because there's no human being that can literally do nothing. Like, I am now thinking, I am now breathing. I am a do-nothing machine. I consume oxygen and I produce carbon dioxide, but nothing. It indicates those inutile things, those non-function thoughts, those it is those nothings are the evidence of what makes a human a human. In a world where productivity becomes the main value and the time of being becomes the time of working, one cannot easily get rid of the identity of a worker, the exploited, right? Time is money. The workers are deprived of every individual consistency. And the workers no longer exist. Their time exists. Their time is there, permanently available to connect, to produce in exchange for a temporary salary. Every second becomes purposeful. Time becomes an economics resource that we can no longer justify spending on nothing. We even submit our leisure for likes on social media, for development of our personal brand, algorithm, work, goals, motivation, social status, social network, expectation, style, aesthetic, authority, authenticity. It figures the self as a targetable point in space, or at least an identifiable process capable of being optimized. Either way, it is one thing and one thing only: our time. A colonization of the self by capitalist idea of productivity and efficiency.
How are you doing? What did you do today?
I'm fine. Yeah. What did I do today? Okay. I had a meeting with tutors and I read a bit and think a bit. Yeah, basically nothing.